everybody, I am Husky Light. Thank you for stopping by. Right, I have got your June 2016 monthly readings for you. Just a quick reminder, it's not applicable to everybody. Sometimes your moon or your rising sign might make more sense for you for a particular month, so please check those out as well. I've heard that happens sometimes, though I've not personally checked it out myself, but it does happen sometimes. Also, all the Vimeo video extra psychic messages for June are all listed below in the information section. So if you'd like to click on one of those, it's just $3.99 for your extra messages. Go and check those out. If you would like a private reading from me, please click upon the link in the corner. I'd love to get you booked in and do a reading for you. I do twin flame relationship readings, normal relationship readings, Celtic crosses, angel messages, all sorts of things. Also, the offer is still going on, even though I've not got it up because I just haven't had time to do it yet, for the healing and clearing sessions on Skype with me, one-to-one. Get help with awakening symptoms, twin flames, just about anything really. For a half-hour session, it's just $25. And again, please email me for that one, info@huskylight.com. That information is also below. And I just want to say thank you so much for subscribing to me. I am really staggered, really, and taken aback a bit sometimes by the amount of growth that my channel has in such a short amount of time. So thank you so much. This is going at the beginning of all your videos for this month. Because it's June, first of all, I'm using my new cards this month. The Gilded Tarot Pack by Sarah Marchetti. So that's really good. And if you just stick around a little bit longer after your reading, I'll be drawing a card for each month for the rest of the year up to December, just so that we can get a quick overview of what's going on. So all that being said, here's your reading. Enjoy. I love you loads. Namaste, and I will speak to you soon. Bye. Hi Leo, I hope you're all really well. This is your June 2016 reading, and stick around at the end as well. I'm going to draw another 6 cards just to give us a quick overview of what's going to be happening throughout the rest of the year for you. So I'm going to move this card out the way for a minute and turn around this card. We're talking 6 of Wands to start off with. So it's recognition of work that you've done well. Finally, you may be getting that promotion, you may be getting that pay rise. It could even be recognition in the home if you're a stay-at-home mum. This could be a hug from your kids saying thank you for all that you do for me. Something where you get no recognition. Just people noticing the hard work that you've put into something, the hard work you've put into a family relationship or a love relationship, a work situation. I think for some of you with this particular 6 of Wands, there's definitely some sort of recognition from your boss, and you've had to struggle for this as well. You have had to work hard. This is not something that will have come easily, but it's like finally somebody is recognizing you for the efforts that you've put in. So that makes you feel really good. That's really good about yourself. I have to just mention you've got 2 nights in your reading, which I'll go into in a minute. Crossing you've got the 6 of Cups. This is a little bit, sorry for coughing. I'm losing my voice trying to get so many readings out in one go. 6 of Cups is reminiscing about childhood, reminiscing about good times in the past. Some of you may have a reunion to go to. Somebody, for some of you, this could be somebody turning up from your past, or somebody who's been in your life a long time that you're thinking of. But for some reason, this seems to be a little bit of a challenge. It is the challenge card. Maybe somehow it's interfered, whatever this is, whether it's thinking about the past, which is nice, which is a nice thing to do, but you also have to remember that the future is whatever you make it. So whatever you're doing in the moment, the past is gone. It's living in the moment to make the future better for yourself as well. But somehow this may put a dampener on the recognition with the Six of Wands that you're getting for putting hard work into something. This could be a literal person coming back from the past, or someone that you've known a while, almost stealing your trying to steal your thunder, or trying to take the attention away from you, or just making you feel if it wasn't for this person interfering, you'd be really happy throughout the month, but somehow they are getting in the way. Don't know what that means. It's going to come in for different ways for you, but it's like they're putting a dampener on things. Right, in the past position, we've got the Knight of Wands, and I love these cards because if you notice at the top of them, I'll hold this one up for you, they've got all the chakra colours at the top as well. So this is referring to your root chakra. This is your hopes, your fears, your foundation for living. And we've got the Knight of Wands coming in. This was changes in your recent past. This could have been a split with somebody moving away from you, you splitting up with somebody, maybe leaving a job, leaving some sort of relationship. If this was a person, it could have been maybe a Sagittarius, maybe a Gemini, rising sign, moon sign as well. It doesn't have to be their main sign, but this is somebody who likes taking risks, who's usually quite adventurous, who's usually, it could have been you that's feeling quite adventurous. Maybe you've just been on holiday, maybe you've just done something rather adventurous, or stepped out of the box a little bit and done something that you usually don't do. For others of you, there's been a stepping away from somebody, or somebody's moved away from you in one way or the other. It could be that you've moved house and you've moved further away from where your parents live, or something like that. But there's been some change within that regard. For some of you, this is connected to the Six of Cups. Like you've split up with somebody, but then they've come back here, and you're finding that a challenge. And I can see that with the other cards as well. It's like they've not quite gone yet. Maybe you weren't quite strong enough with them. I don't know. For others of you, you've had some really nice new ideas. You've been quite bright about things. You've been successful in business, successful at work. And that comes into play with the Six of Wands, for finally getting recognition of something that you've done. On your mind at the moment, or on most of your minds at the moment, is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is talking about getting through a battle, or thinking you have to get through a struggle or a challenge in order to grow. Can also stand for Sagittarius as well. So it could be the same person that's on your mind. And they don't have to be, they have those qualities of a Sagittarius. Yeah, you think like there's some sort of battle going on. You've had to battle for this recognition. You've had to battle to get through this recent past thing. There has been struggle and there has been conflict there. And if it's been slightly in the past, you're still thinking about it. So maybe it's something that you need to let go of. Clash of personalities comes into this. Clash of just where things keep coming up in your life that are really bugging you. It's like, oh God, do I have to deal with this again? Why has this come up again in my life? Why is this the same story? That sort of thing is on your mind at the moment. I do think it's related to a person somehow. And this is just putting a dampener on this success that you've got, this recognition for things coming through. Which is quite weird. We've got the Knight of Cups. Like I said, you've got a couple of nights going on here, so which is news coming in and things coming in. Somebody's going to come in with a message of love or some sort of emotional offer, either now or during June in the near future for you. Maybe a little bit younger than you, with it being a night, depending on how old you are. Nights are usually 40s. I'd say 35 to 50, something like that, with a night. But obviously it depends on how old you are. But they're coming in with emotional news now. They think it's good emotional news. They think it's a good offer. They think it's what you want to hear. They're looking at it they're giving you some attention. It might be somebody that you've split up with, and then suddenly they're back and they're making you an offer like, look, if you stay, then I'll do this, this and this, and we'll work it out. Some sort of offer like that coming through for you. I don't get a particularly great feeling with this though. It's like they're coming through with propositions, emotional stuff. You're not sure whether or not to take it. 2 nights in a reading usually means mixed signals coming from somebody. So it might be that you are not sure about their sincerity, about how truthful they're being, about how do they really mean it this time. It could be, for some of you, it could be this work thing coming in, or this recognition. It's like, yeah, you're recognising me and you're saying it, but am I really going to get the promotion? Am I really going to get things? Because judging on past events, it hasn't happened before, so what would be the difference now? So there is an element of doubt with this, whether this is coming from a partner or a work colleague or a boss or a family situation. There is doubt attached to this card. They're bringing in news, they're bringing in something that you want, something that is emotional to you, but you're not actually sure whether or not you should take the offer. And that reflects in the 9 of Wands that we've got in the near future for you. As a result of this coming in, we've got the 9 of Wands, which talks about possible delays while you're thinking about it. Suspicion as well. Again, not being, and do you know what, all of these, they all talk, Sagittarius. It can stand for you as well. But there is a suspicion there. It's like, I've battled this through before and I am going to be successful, but do I have to battle through it again? Things that you've done in the past, struggles that you've gone through in the past, it's built up strength of character within you. It's built up a resistance. It's also built up the BS detector within you. So it's almost as if you want to say, do you know what, I can make it on my own and I can do this on my own. And I don't need any BS from around you, because you're doubting the sincerity of something that's coming in for you. A lot of you will get this recognition, and you are getting this recognition. It is coming. It's just you're just doubting it. You're just doubting whether it's sincere or how long it will last. Especially if it's the children or something, just saying, we love you and we love you for everything that you do, mum and dad, and then 2 days later they do something wrong or don't tidy their rooms or whatever. It could be something as simple as that. There just seems to be a doubt. You need to remember where you've come from with this card. You need to, what you've experienced, what you've been through in the past. And maybe the dampener with this Six of Cups is because you're thinking of things in the past and thinking, well, it didn't work out back then, so what's the reason it would work out now? What's changed? What's the difference with it? And thinking along those sort of terms. So it's, use your discernment in whatever this is that comes through. It could very well be a really good offer. It could very well be true. But there's some sort of doubt there with this person or with this situation as to whether it's really going to happen this time. Yeah, your advice for the whole reading is the Two of Pentacles. So that's you busy again this month, juggling things, juggling your life, juggling work, juggling your love life, juggling finances, pretty much trying to have to keep several plates up in the air, making progress at the same time, but having to sort of juggle everything because you're probably quite sociable this month as well. You're probably meeting with a lot of people, or you're just being more sociable, getting together with family. This month, your finances shouldn't be too bad. This month, you may have an extra bill come up here and there, or something unexpected may come through that you need to pay out for. But again, so you might have to sort of take from one bill, take money from a bill that you were going to pay out for to pay out for something else, and sort of swap and change a little bit with things. But it shouldn't be too bad. That's something that you can get through. You need to be flexible. When this card comes through, things can change at a moment's notice. Whatever this offer is here, if it's an offer, it may be that you're juggling ideas, you're juggling whether you should go for it, you're juggling whether you should believe in it this time or how long it would last, as I said earlier on. This is a good fortune card though. This is a good card for you. This is success coming through for you. So I think even if you've got doubts about this, I think for most of you it will come through. I think there will be success. So try not to worry about it too much. I think there is success coming through it. It's just that it's like, are you going to take a risk on it? Are you going to go for it this time? And I think it might pay off. But you've had your doubts before, and it's like you may have those doubts again with it. I've got the Four of Pentacles, which is people, place, people, situations, friends, family, somebody around you. Either somebody's not being particularly generous this month, not being particularly, maybe not even being particularly kind either, or someone is trying to hold on to you too tightly. This could be a relationship, or it could be a boss trying to keep a tight rein over you for some reason, but they're keeping hold too tightly. They need to let go of the reins. They need to give you a little bit of freedom, because it's almost like you need that freedom. You need to be able to express yourself, and it's like somebody around you may be trying to hold you down with a false promise. Or just trying to keep hold of something within their life too tightly that they need to let go of the reins on. If they let go of the reins a little bit, especially if it's with you in a situation, they would feel a lot easier about things. But it's like they don't even trust themselves. To a certain point, it's a really weird card. yeah, it's not like they're not even sure of themselves, or they're saying things, but they don't know if they actually mean it or not. This is where all this doubt is coming from. And I think, as I said, in most cases it is successful, but I still think it's something that you're going to think about, and it will come through and it will get better. But at the moment they need to let go a little bit. At the moment they're trying to hold on too tightly, and I think that's something that will change with time. But maybe it's something that they have to learn. Maybe they have to learn to let go of things a little bit, not hold on so tightly, give you a little bit of freedom, give you more freedom that you need. Because the more they try and hold on to either you or a situation in work or something, the more you're going to struggle and want to break free from it. They're being too tight. They're not being generous enough as well. There might be some negotiations that need that. Two of Pentacles. Might be some negotiations. There might be an initial offer that comes through, and you need to negotiate on it to win a little bit more freedom. So this is a situation or a person around you. And we've got Temperance, which is your hopes and fears for the month. So again, doing things in moderation, getting balance within your life, finding some harmony within your life. There's a lot of good moments going on this month. There is success, there is recognition as well. It is going to come through, but it might be like you've battled to get there, and then there's a little bit more battle to negotiate or something on it, to get it to be exactly where to get this situation or this person to be exactly where you want them to be, or have that situation, that recognition right for you. It's all very well recognising you for what you do and the hard work you put into whatever situation this is. They have to prove themselves, and I think they will, but maybe you need a little bit of patience to see that coming through. Maybe it's almost like just sitting back, making a decision, maybe watching what happens for a few days. But it's finding a balance within the situation. It's finding a balance of emotions, a balance of being diplomatic, a balance of finance and everything. You are juggling quite a few things this month, so I think the best thing as well for some of you is just to try and find the balance. Write things down if you need to, if it's a case of trying to get organised. If it's a case of things changing quickly and being unpredictable, then it's being flexible, having patience with yourself and having patience with people around you as well. But this again is going to give you inner strength. This is taking you it's almost testing you, testing how you deal with situations, testing how and you're on a higher plane this month. Your intuition seems to be bang on this month. So whatever your little voice is telling you, go with it. Definitely go with it this month. By the end of the month, we've got the Death card. So by the end of the month, a lot of you will have gone through some sort of deep transformation. There will be success within the transformation, but this profound change which leads to renewal. So maybe you do have to negotiate for a few things or battle a little bit further to get the things that you want this month, but it will come through for you, and it will be a transformation. It will be a complete transformation for you, whereas whatever this negotiation or this offer, this recognition comes in, that's where the I think that's where the transformation is going to take place. So because of your patience, because of your intuition, because of the way you handle a certain situation or deal with something, is going to result in a really good outcome, which leads to a transformation of yourself. Accepting yourself for the strong person that you are, for the inner strength that you have. It's definitely transmutation. It's like you're raising in consciousness. It's like you're rising above all of this, rising above a certain situation, rising above a person who maybe has been trying to hold you down or not give you the freedom that you believe that you want or need. Not believe, but you actually do need. And having the patience and the foresight to rise above all of that. And because you rise above it and because you transform in the way you deal with something, that's where the success comes from. That's where the negotiation comes from, and you coming out on top and winning on top. Because the 5 of Wands, you come out on top with that. The 9 of Wands, you come out on top with that. The 6 of Wands, you come out with that as well. They're all pointing to a struggle, but you come out on top. So if this person here, this Knight of Cups, if they're bringing in this offer and that you're not particularly sure of, you're going to have patience with it. You're going to negotiate with them. And then you will accept it. And that will bring transformation through to you. You need to put your foot down a little bit more. You need to really voice your opinion and voice what it is that you truly want. And that will be the way to get it. Don't take anything half-hearted. Don't take this as if this is a half-hearted offer, say, no, that's not good enough. I need something more, because there's doubts with it. But by doing that, you will just rise above all of it in that respect. Let me know how the month goes, because this is a really strange. There's whatever this situation is, I want to know because I'm nosy. This is a good card. By the end of the month, you've come out on top. You've been successful. You've won because of the way that you deal with this situation or this person that comes in. And you might feel like it's a struggle because you're like, oh, for God's sake, have I got to go through this again? Or why am I still struggling even though you're offering me something? It's because there's a doubt there, because maybe you've looked at past events or looked at the past and thought, well, it didn't happen in the past. Why is it going to happen now? But if you deal with it in a different way than you did in the past, then it leads to transformation, and it leads to a new cycle, and it leads to new beginnings for you. So, wow. Right, so let me get these cards in, and I'll draw you 6 more cards so we can just get a quick general overview of the rest of the year. Just 1 card for each month, and see how that goes. Right, I've drawn you another 6 cards out, and honestly, I could join all of these together and carry on with the story of July if I wanted to. The way they seem to have come out. July, having a lot on your mind, thinking about different things, maybe having several options to choose from. Confusion going on for you there with that, not knowing what to pick. Maybe there's too much going on for you and you're feeling just completely disorganized. For some of you, whatever happened in June, you either you took the recognition, you took it, but maybe that leads to more opportunities opening up for you, or maybe it leads to confusion for you. again, going back to maybe a work situation with this, be careful of investing in something that may not be quite as good as they say it is. So August, we've got the moon card, so that's not seeing things completely clearly. You can't see everything clear, even if the moon is full on a dark night. So again, there is a little bit of confusion there throughout September, August. Maybe people don't understand where you're coming from, or you don't understand where they're coming from. Be careful of arguments. Be careful of things getting heated quite quickly. When the moon card is around, it's high emotions going on. It's a lot of emotions going on, maybe all at the same time. If you can avoid getting into an argument, I won't get into it. I'd try and stay away from it. And it's don't make assumptions about things because you can't see everything clearly as yet with this card. September's better. September, we've got the Ace of Cups. Somebody offering love to you, somebody offering an emotional cup of love to you. That could be a shoulder to cry on for some of you that you need. You need some sort of emotional support. This could be support, a cup of I love you, let's get married, that sort of offer coming through for you. It's about new beginnings as well, so it's a new look at things, a new way of doing things, depending on whether you take this cup of love or not. You could be offered a promotion, you could be offered a new job. If you take that, then obviously that leads on to new things for you. If you're in a long-term relationship or something, that will deepen. You'll be on the same page, you'll be talking the same language. There's a lot of energy with this card as well. So again, it's energy, adventure. I think you'll be feeling very well. I don't think there'll be many health problems for you. So it's that's a really good card for that month. Temperance has come up again for you. Let me just draw these cards here. So we've got October, November, December. So October, we've got the Temperance card again. Having patience with yourself, having patience with those around you as well, trying to keep a balance in everything, in friendships, in family, in work. So again, it might be quite a busy month for you. Everything should be going well on the whole. But it's like if any offers come through or any opportunities, you will step back a little bit and think about it before you give an answer. So again, that can stand for all sorts of situations. Peace. It's getting peace in your life. But I think if you're in a patient mood, if you're feeling patient, then that's good, because that will bring peace to you. November, we've got the Page of Pentacles, so that's money coming in, that's money news coming in, usually of a good sort. So again, if you're focusing on money, you're working hard for it, but it's the start of things coming in for you. So it could be a new business or a new project that you're putting work into. Just knowing that the money will come through and it will be successful when you do it. It's about rolling up your sleeves and just getting with it and getting busy. And the hard work that you put in is going to bring the rewards to you. So this is not somebody giving you money. This is not a gift from anyone. This is you putting in hard work and what comes through from that. And we've got the Six of Swords in December, which is really nice. Worries are over. You are into calm waters. Whatever struggles you've been through should be a lot easier in December for you. There could be a lot of travelling within December. You could be going on vacation. You could be visiting family, friends, relatives, that sort of thing. And it's a reduction of stress. It's time to chill out in December. So we've got another 6 months before you chill out. No, we don't know what the cards are going to be around these cards over the next 6 months. This is just the general energies. But it's harmony, it's peace, it's going with the flow. Whatever struggles you have been through, things are a lot calmer as you go through December. Definite holidays for some of you and travel for some of you. Maybe moving to a different location. Maybe moving overseas for some of you as well with this card. So, right, just a quick overview of the rest of the year for you. I hope the reading goes well for you. I hope it makes sense and you resonate with it and all goes well. And I will speak to you soon. Namaste.